Welcome to Harmony's dreadful journey through horror. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see me more, find me on Twitch, where I stream most weekdays. Links in the description, and thank you for your time. Welcome to Harmony's dreadful journey, where part of the dread comes from technical issues. So, as you can see by the scratch marks, we have played this before. Outsiders here, but due to some technical difficulties thanks to the recording software, it's unusable. And I don't mean like the game stopped being able to play properly. I mean I should have been paying attention to the recording software, because for whatever reason the frame rate dropped drastically, and I lost about 2 hours of footage, including figuring everything out for the first time, and what have you. Anyway, so we're going to do this again, just because, unlike Rotgut, which this game was supposed to replace the day for, replacing the day for this. This was an actually fun game, and I really want you guys to see it, but the problem, of course, being can't use footage that's unusable, and yeah. First we're going to listen to Rotgut's thing here, and then we are going to listen to Outsider's thing there, and then we're going to play, and for however few seconds it'll take, because I know the whole thing, and it sucks because puzzle games you can't really replay, right? You can't figure everything out. So to pad out the video, we're going to have the read-throughs here. Ready?
Preparing a proper dose of Synthic is simple enough if you know these 4 easy steps. While Synthic isn't lethal in large doses like other paleomammalians, cutting corners on any of these steps can lead to a seriously bogus trip. 1. After you've purchased your Slithernewt, always make sure that the underside of the belly is bright blue. If it isn't blue as a berry, the side effects will be scary. 2. Once you have the limbs firmly placed within the pneumonic newt press, manual or automatic, just remember to clean the screws on automatic models. Check the airflow of your collection jar. If you don't feel it sucking in the air, your newt juice will get everywhere. 3. Be sure to close the latch on your newt juice containing and baking apparatus. We know that smell is downright hypnotic, but if you open it early, that fresh-baked Synthic will still contain big pockets of blood. Icky! Gotta make sure that bakes out evenly. 4. Do not listen to the process. While it won't change the wonderful taste or impeccable quality of the Synthic, it will make enjoying the effects extremely difficult. So, with that in mind, just remember, balls! Blue, air, latch, don't listen, and you'll be ready to trip 'em.
Warning. If consuming Synthic does not cause you to communicate with the Urgods within the first 24 hours, consult your Hierophant immediately. This is a sign of extreme spiritual uncleanness that could result in hyperdeath.
Could result in hyperdeath. Wow. I gotta try that. And now for the Outsiders one.
Have you, heard the tale of Sisyphus? Once the king of Ephora, Sisyphus was cursed for his boastful deceits with the task of pushing a boulder of immeasurable size up the side of a hill. Now, upon almost reaching the top, the boulder would always slip his grasp and roll back down the hill. Now, in truth, it is not the size of the boulder, the roughness of its sides, nor the steepness of the hill that was the real torment. Nor was it simply the futility. His true plight was far more insidious. How was it that the gods compelled him to push the boulder? Did they warp his brain, forcing him to push the rock? Well, if so, then he'd know no other existence, and the torture would be nothing unusual. Or did they offer him some grand reward? Surely no reward would be worth an eternity of pointlessness. The only answer is that the gods forced him to enjoy the struggle, to embrace the futility, and to only at the end of the grand task realize the pointlessness of it all.
And that's depressing. We've gone from something vaguely concerning to something vaguely depressing, and now we're going to get on to the game itself. Alright, here we are. What is this? Frames detected. Alright, well, as you can clearly see, I've played this game a round or two, as you can see right about here. This reset progress button, which we will not click, because, well, let's be real. I don't wanna. Let's also lower the volume. There we go. There we go, I lowered the volume a little bit so you can actually hear me a little better, and make sure we keep hearing me, because we don't want to not be heard. That being said, this is Outsiders. It's a fun little puzzle game. Exploration puzzle game, I should say. I'm not exactly sure on the terms here, but what we have to do is we have to sit here, look around the house, find keys, and make our way to escape. That being said, we also have to find some other things in the environment to make sure we can actually escape. The keys only really help us do that, and some tools as well. Now, as I said, I did play this already, so I already... well, there's a spoiler right there. So I do know quite a few things already. In fact, I know the entire puzzle. I know where everything is and how to get there, which, unfortunately, is not going to be... Another contender comes. A winner, perhaps? Which, unfortunately, the house isn't real. Which, unfortunately, means that chances are it's not going to be nearly as entertaining. It doesn't hurt to check here. Mainly because there's one aspect of this that I don't know entirely. And that's occasionally something will be in a different spot than it usually is. Interesting. We are recording. Yes, we are recording. Okay. I'm also in a race against time because, as I said, the last time I played this was in a 2-hour-long recording session, which ended in the entire thing becoming so horribly incapable of viewing. There was a key behind the plates in the dining room. Okay, so I can't unlock that. I need the key. Got it. Now, I know where most of the keys are and the game out, so what happens when all 6 are on? That's fair. 1 minute left, no time to finish, and... But yeah, 2%. Okay. Let's just keep this over here. Anyway. So, one of the major things, obviously, is puzzles. Now, obviously, there's something going on in this room. Here, ooh, there's the hammer. Neat. I might need that later. Anyway, as I was saying, so there's a time limit to this, obviously. But the first thing we need is to open that, and clearly something is very wrong here. Flip that. clearly take crowbar, the shed in the cornfield. Now, as you progress through the game and repeatedly die, because as I said, there is a time limit here. What does it mean? I need to stop reading this out loud. Alright. So we need to get all 6 of these lit. So what needs to happen? Why can't I read it? Oh, what's the, okay. Take those keys. So we do have a time limit. Oop. And there should be somebody in that house over there. I can't actually see them right now, which is a shame. Anyway. What's the word? Alright. I'm actually losing track of what I want to say, because I also need to really, like, get this going. This fucker right here. This old key, which is right here this whole time, I had so much trouble with. The fuels in the shed. I couldn't find that for the longest time, and part of that was because I thought I investigated that properly. I didn't, it turns out. And, yeah. So we're going to get everything I need in the house first. Just going to unlock that. Yeah, we're gonna get everything I need in the house first, and a major part of that is, I need the screwdriver, hold on. And the hammer. Where was the hammer? Oh god, that's the problem. I played this so many times, I forget where some of the things actually, like, end up being. Okay. Stop that. Okay, so we got that. Where's the hammer? I need the hammer. Oh, right. The hammer's over in, here. Oh, wait, I need to... Also, yeah, these buttons, really weird places. There it is. Need you. Oh god, I keep getting warnings that, some frames have been dropping, and I'm getting really worried that this is about to be another problem. Alright, so we gotta go up here with the hammer. There's 2 people here. Run over here. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Just ignore them and they will go away. Alright, so we got this unnamed key. Let's walk past him. There we go, we got that. Time to head back down here. Alright, so we got... How many did we all get? I only need 2 more, okay. So now one of the most important things you need is this crowbar. right? You need the crowbar. And we need to walk out here. Now, obviously, there's this little trail here. You gotta walk in the corn maze here. Ow! And that fucking child will come in and try to stab you. And then his older brother will run around with him, also trying to stab you. Then their dad will run around trying to stab you. In fact, everything here is just going to try and stab you. And you gotta be quick, you know? You gotta be quick, otherwise they'll just keep stabbing you. So then you gotta pop this open with the crowbar, tap that, grab this, the fuel can, and then you gotta, instead of, you know, running out there like a madman, you just gotta aim directly forward and charge through the cornfield. This will mitigate stabbing, this will save time, and that's real important. You'll hit something there, but don't worry about that. That's just the game thinking, oh, we don't want our player to be actually lost, so we're just going to keep teleporting them back to the start, and there you go. Sorry I ruined the secret there. I didn't actually aim perfectly, you know? I just kind of, you know, said screw it. And, now we have 6 minutes and no seconds left. Head back down here. That's new. Also remember, the small key is found right there. Pour fuel into there, open this, run through. I'm speedrunning this shit now. Open that. All 6 buttons have been pressed. And now, if you notice, the timer stopped. All 6 buttons, they just stopped the timer. And then more of these pop up. So first, what we're going to do is we're gonna feel a cold draft blow through the house. That's the escape door. And then turn all the lights on. Then stop the rain and the weather. Then turn everything on. Actually, give me a second. I want to grab something else. Let's grab this, because it's less intrusive on the screen. Oh, I didn't even get to talk about the ghost in the house. Give me a moment. Don't look at that. I didn't even get the chance to talk about the ghost in the house. Oh, there's another hint. The ghost in the house. Now, I've beaten this game. I've beaten this already, obviously. But, there's this weird spirit thing that the only indication that it's nearby is hands and footprints. At least I think there's footprints. Will just start splattering all around in this weird orb and start moving towards you. So I always imagine that if we could see it, it would just be this ball of hands and feet, but it's not. It's not. I don't know what it is. It's invisible. You can walk through it. I don't know what it actually is. It bothers me. I don't know what it is. And now, I explain that because there's another part of this that is more easily explainable. That. Are you guys ready? Let's go! Because now that's closed. Because we're being entered into a new map. And now the first thing is BAM. What were you working on? I guess a new piece of the situation. Yeah, and they start freaking out. If you see that over there, well, we'll get a better view of that in a little bit. Entering neighbor's house, employees stay out of sight. What the hell is going on? Oh, hi! Wait! I want hugs! And look at these fuckers! These lazy-ass motherfuckers didn't even texturize this shit! I can just stand here and let it walk through me? That's disturbing. The front porch isn't even real? And then you walk up here? Still no door handle. This door was worthless. But then you look and wait, where's all the shit? No one knows. No one knows. Well, I know, because they reloaded the map. All that stuff's gone away. But now we come over here. What the hell is that? Where's it supposed to go? The little employee area to get to the corn maze. God damn. Then you look, it's the skybox. It's actually the skybox. Please do not touch Skydome. Look at that. And then you have these fucking tubes. There's tubes here. Oh, I'm supposed to go over here. Tubes! Look at these tubes! Are you guys ready for this? It gets even worse! It gets even worse! Could you imagine how much worse this can get? Like, oh my god! Look! Look, another door! And another door! This isn't gonna open! It's the light at the end of the tunnel! I'm not supposed to be here! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, I didn't look out this window before. I'm in space? Shit! Shit, I thought I was in I thought I was still on Earth or something. I'm in space? Oh, look at Ted here. First of all, look at Ted here. Then look at that. Look at those over there. I don't know why those are just mannequins. I don't know why these alien things just have, like, these fucking weird mannequins sitting here. What is the point? What is the point? Security alert. All Human Show employees reminder about information security. It is a well-known and documented phenomenon that humans despise the Comic Sans font to the point where they simply can't read anything written with it. It is now company protocol to write any and all important documents with Comic Sans font to protect information leakage to any human subject. Thank you for your patience and understanding. The Ancient Ones are very particular with their directions. Thank you. Management. Is that an eye over there? No, it's not. I want a vending machine, though. And look, they're cheering. They've seen it all. They've been watching me this whole... Where does that hallway lead? Ooh, I want to go down there, but I can't. The Human Show. The world. The stage. Ah, yes. The Human Show. Season 894. Sponsored by Theos.
Congratulations, human contestant 104,298 of season 894 of The Human Show. After 104,297 other failed contestants, your combined progress working together has finally allowed one of you in particular, to escape the human house. As a reward for being the one to make it, we will allow you to keep your memories. We will of course need to put you in stasis while we collect enough winners from our other studio sites. But then the fun will begin. For all intents and purposes, welcome to Part 2.
And then we get this bop. Oh my god, Invisiboy, Ted, Dead XP, White Pat Audio. Alright, this is all fake. Alright. But yeah, that was Outsiders. I hope everyone enjoyed that, because you didn't get a blind playthrough, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Admittedly, I was going to have to cut, like, an hour's worth of footage anyway, so this is significantly better, provided, of course, you guys can actually see this. Provided, when I sit down to edit this in 5 minutes, you guys actually get to... the frame rate actually, you know, is good. Anyway... The thing I liked about this game is, honestly, the twist ending. I'm sorry I didn't really get to have, like, that twist ending be halfway decent. Like, to show, at least, I was very, very taken aback once I got to it the first time around, but, you know, shit happens. That being said, this was a very good game. I really liked Outsiders. I really hope they do something with it. My one complaint, and it's the same complaint as last time, I wish it was a little easier to find some of the keys. Because you saw that some of the keys were on that key thing, right? Yeah! That happens after you find them a bunch. Like, I'm on round 6, and I don't think it counts if you make it out, obviously. But once it got to round 4, I think 3 to 4, you start finding the keys on the key rack there, and that helps speed up progress because you're not searching the house for the keys, and the only 2 that spawn are the ones that are in the secret places. But I kind of wish there was a better indication that 1, you haven't found one of the keys, and 2, I don't know how. What's the word? There was a hint for the key next to the plates, but that is honestly the easier of the keys to find, in my opinion, because not a lot of people like going into the basement, and I know there's only the one thing there, but for me in particular, I couldn't find that. But that's just I'm also bad at being patient and actually looking at things sometimes. One of my biggest problems was that I was too impatient, and in one of the runs I just ran into the invisible guy and just died immediately because I didn't feel like going around him because I wanted to get something done, and I just died, so I had to restart. And you know, it could easily have been, oh, that it's me not looking at things as intensely as I should. But yeah, I like Outsiders. If they are going to have another scavenger hunt, I kind of hope that some of the enemies follow you a little more, where there's a little more scares that happen. Because you saw at the end when I went down to the basement again, there was that one creature, I guess, that kind of was there and walked away out of sight. I didn't expect him there. Every time I saw him was in the other room, the first room with the light bulb that doesn't work, that I had with the buttons. And yeah, I didn't expect him there, and I kind of wish that more stuff like that happened. I also felt like I wasn't being watched nearly as often as I could have been. I never really got that feeling, because when the enemies show up, it's very obvious when they show up. That being said, I'm done rambling. I'm just running through the timer now. I will see you all in the next video. Have fun!